What are the critical interfaces in the pharmaceutical production of OSD products? We take a look to a simple pharmaceutical facility in which highly active products are processed. Where needs special attention to be paid in order to avoid cross-contamination or the endangering of the personnel? How do we avoid the medication of our operators? Let's have a look to our production facility. We start with dispensing, move on to wet granulation in a high-shell granulator, and then to drying in a fluidized bed system. From there, we move on to sieving, and after that, the addition of excipients, blending, phototabletting, and finally to the tablet press. The finished tablet is usually coated in a coater and the blister before being packed. In this example, which shows the entire process sequence in an OSD factory, from the weighing to the input materials of the blistering of the tablets, not all process steps are equally sensitive in terms of contamination. There are critical interfaces that require special attention. For example, the weighing of the active ingredient is more delicate than that of the excipients, and the handling of the final ground starting materials is more critical than that of the coated tablets or the blisters. This looks quite obvious and can also be seen immediately. In many of these plants, there's a negative pressure that is so great that no dust can escape from the plant. In the isolator, this is about 1 millibar. In the pneumatic transfer systems, the fluidized bed or the production for the production of granules, and in the coater, the negative pressure is 100 times higher. 100 millibar negative pressure. Nothing gets out from there. Mechanical barriers also ensure that no dust gets outside. In some process steps, for instance, when you want to bring the product from a container into the plant, you have to pay special attention and for the safety of the transfer. These are the critical interfaces of a product plant. Some handling activities, like washing or maintenance, are not that frequent, like the dispensing or the bin-to-bin sitting. The machine is washed maybe every week, maybe even less often. Maintenance just done once a year. Here, it might be more economic to think about different equipment for those handling steps which you do more often and more frequent. And there may be, depending on the risk analysis, it might be acceptable to wear personal protection equipment instead of getting highly specialized equipment for high containment. There are different methods to make the transfer as dust-free as possible, which we will look at in more detail in the following episodes. And there are different points of views on PPE. In the next episode, we will talk about isolators for dispensing. I'm looking forward to meeting you then. Stay safe, stay tuned.